Hey everyone, Jennifer Lee Chen here from NBC Sports Bay Area. It is Thursday and it is the most important practice of the week for the 49ers, and Mac Jones was a limited participant. Now, when we were out there watching the first 15, 20 minutes of practice, Mac Jones was just watching Pete, Adrian Martinez and the equipment staff, Doc Dressler. He was watching those guys throw the footballs. He was not throwing at all. And a lot of us were like, does that mean he's not on track to play on Sunday? Now, Brock, we saw him on the side field with Ricky Pearsall. Juwan Jennings was in practice. Ricky Pearsall, Brock Purdy, and Jacob Cowing running on the side field. Also, Curtis Rourke. Um, he's probably going to redshirt this year, but Mac Jones just watching them throw. So normally there's the calisthenics and that kind of goes back and forth. They warm up. Then the quarterbacks break off and work with the running backs, handing off, timing, blah, blah, blah. Then the quarterbacks break off and they throw passes to the wide receivers and the tight ends. When that happened, Mac Jones did not throw the ball at all. He just watched. And Adrian Martinez threw the ball, Doc Dressler threw the ball, a couple of the other coaching staff threw the balls to the wide receivers and tight ends, but not Mac Jones. So, I was wondering if maybe it wasn't going to be on schedule for Mac Jones to play on Sunday, but he said there's a plan in place. There's a plan in place. He was trying to limit his reps, and kind of like when Brock came back from the elbow surgery, they were metering his reps in. So he's on a pitch count, basically. And I think that's what Mac Jones is doing right now. He did go through practice. He was a limited participant, but there is a laundry list of players. So good thing Juwan Jennings was back in practice in a limited fashion. I think he's on track to play on Sunday after missing a game. Ricky Pearsall, though, again, missing practice, knee instability. I think he misses this week along with Brock Purdy. So it looks like it's going to be Mac Jones. Adrian Martinez will be his backup. I think Juwan Jennings will be out there. Kendrick Bourne obviously is up to speed. Demarcus Robinson and such. So that is your report on the quarterbacks. All right. So, and the wide receivers. Now, a lot of players did sit out today, and it's a long list, and a lot of them were limited. All right, I had to find my list. Here it is. It is a long list. Good thing Christian McCaffrey returned. He's fine. Trent Williams returned. He's fine. They both had rest days on Wednesday. But here's your list of players that did not participate today. Robert Beal with the ankle injury. He is still not participating, not going to play on Sunday. Yetur Gross-Matos, another defensive lineman, knee and hamstring. The hamstring's probably a little bit worse than the knee. He is not going to play on Sunday. Ricky Pearsall, Brock Purdy, like I said, Jordan Watkins also. I've seen him in the locker room, Jordan Watkins. I haven't seen him working here and there. I'll see him working with the staff, but we haven't seen him too much on the field. And so he is not going to play on Sunday either. Calf injury, it's been a long road for him. Limited practice. Alfred Collins has a giant knee brace on his leg when he was out of practice. I mean, it's huge. Very, to help him be keep the knee stable. Very hefty knee brace on. Kalia Davis, hand injury. He's practicing with a giant club on his hand. Kevin Givens coming back from the pectoral injury. He's limited, but I think he'll play. So Juwan Jennings, like I said, he with the ankle and the rib, he was limited. He was out there dancing, so that's a good sign. Again, Mac Jones limited, just didn't throw when we were watching practice. Upton Stout limited. I think he'll be able to play on Sunday as well. And then three other limited players. CJ West, again, with a little protection on his hand. Michael Williams, wrist and oblique. And Trent Williams, of course. Actually, Michael Williams, sorry, full participant practice with the wrist and oblique. He's full. And then Michael Williams also full. He had the wrist and oblique earlier. Trent Williams full participation. And Thomas Morstead had a back issue. Again, Malik Mustafa, like I said yesterday, full participant in practice. I think he's back. Kendrick Bourne also had a rib injury, but he is full participant in practice as well. So I did ask quite a few questions about Adrian Martinez and if something happens to Mac Jones. I mean, Mac Jones was beat up at the end of the Los Angeles game. Dry heaving on the sideline, eating bananas, forearm cramps, knee issues, oblique issues. I mean, if he's unable to go on Sunday, is Adrian Martinez ready? Adrian Martinez played for the Birmingham Stallions, and they won the championship. He was the MVP of the game. Um, I asked Clay Kubiak, how comfortable are you and confident are you that Adrian Martinez could take over if something happens to Mac Jones? He said, completely confident. He's got the full playbook at his disposal. But again, Mac Jones said that he is comfortable on a plan to play on Sunday. And this is what Mac Jones said. He's like, this is what he said about not throwing today. He's like, I was trying to save some throws. There's a lot of volume out there, and at the end of the day, I got to be ready for Sunday. Like I said, we've got a plan, so taking it day by day. I do think it's just that he's on a pitch count, but we'll see how he looks when he warms up for Sunday. I'll be in Tampa heading out on a red eye on Friday night, so I'll get there early Saturday. Um, but yeah, this team's beat up. Granted, again, the only player who's on a season-ending injury is Nick Bosa. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Did see George Kittle on his birthday. It was his birthday today. He was not out in the field, but we did see him in the locker room after practice. Robert Saleh spoke and said he's really comfortable with he's seen a lot of growth from Adrian Martinez, and the thing is he knows how to win. So if the 49ers have to move forward without Mac Jones, it sounds like everybody in the building is confident about Adrian Martinez. Granted, he has not had an NFL start, but he started a lot of games in his college career and then in the UFL. So it's a little bit crazy, but at least they're getting a couple guys back. So Juwan Jennings will probably be active for this game. Demarcus Robinson has another week of practice, so he should be a little bit more up to speed. As far as defensive line, Kalia Davis will be okay out there. Kevin Givens, you know, he's kind of like an unsung hero on the defense line. I remember asking Nick Bosa, what is it like without, all the vets that you had on the team? He's like, well, Kevin Givens has been here as long as I have. So he's a guy that I think he believes that he can contribute. And you've got Michael Williams and CJ West and Alfred Collins. As long as those guys stay healthy and they keep progressing through this season, the defensive line will get better. Robert Saleh was asked about the pass rush. He's like, it's coming. It'll come. He's not worried about it. He thinks it's going to happen eventually, but these guys are just young. So that's my report for Thursday night. One thing that I did not expect was the New York Giants to totally beat up on the Philadelphia Eagles. Holy cow, what a game. That's why this report is late, flying back, delays, and also watching the game. So hope y'all are well, and we'll know more tomorrow when Kyle Shanahan speaks who's going to be active and who's not going to be active for Sunday, week 6 versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.